Hey Aubrey, thanks for doing this. This is funny, not funny, but this is actually the second recording I've done because I did most of your reading and got through the first 10 cards and then realized that I wasn't recording. Close your door! So I actually set those cards aside and got my other deck, and I pulled 10 more cards for you. And they're oddly similar readings. In fact, you have one of the same cards, and the others are very similar in meaning. So this is definitely your message. And I made a couple of notes here so that it would be a little bit quicker, because the other one, I think I was already at like 25 minutes, and I hadn't even pulled any of the clarifying cards. I wasn't even done describing the last 5. So what I do is, and I have to look up the meanings of the cards still because there's 78 to memorize, and they're all, you know. So I made some notes before I actually started this video. So this should be a lot smoother. Let's go with smoother. Sip of wine. Oh shit, I got some on my cards. God. See, you know what? I think I do better readings after I've had a glass of wine, because I get like a little like a barrier inside my head comes down. So this is good. I've already had one glass. Of course, when I spill it on my cards, that's not so good. Hey Sophie, can you let Jesse out? Thank you.
I thought you were doing your thing.
I am, but he's over there whining and stuff.
Yeah, but I can't let him back in.
Well, I can't either. Just let him out and stand there. It'll only take a minute. Okay, so the first card that I pulled, and luckily I already did all the shuffling and pulling of cards. So in the, I don't know how much you know about tarot, so I'll just do a really quick rundown here. In a deck of tarot cards, oh my god, I'm still finding more wine drips. There's suits, just like in a regular deck of cards, but instead of being, you know, spades and hearts and diamonds, they are cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. And then there's a whole other portion of cards. They're called the major arcana. The suits are the minor arcana, and they are they're free will. They're any of the things that show up in the minor arcana cards can be changed at any time. The major arcana, it's like a 5th suit. There's 21 cards, and they are cards that represent destiny, fate, things that are destined for you. So you have actually gotten, in these 10 cards that I pulled, 4 of these are major arcana cards. And it's very powerful. You've got some really good stuff here. So I'll go through the first 5 and then the bottom 5. And then I'll probably pull a couple more just to clarify the direction and whatnot. So the first card here is the 8 of Cups. And the artwork is different in every deck, but I love this. The artwork in this deck is just fantastic. So the 8 of Cups, excuse me, means time for a change, a transition by means of walking away, searching for a higher purpose, exploring your options, and discontentment. Step away from, and you know, it's funny because the other reading had a very similar card that, yeah, it's just really interesting, the similarities between the two. I did save the other 10 cards, but stepping away from things emotionally, distancing yourself emotionally. Okay, so the second card here is one of the major arcanas. This is called Temperance. Okay, this is associated with the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have a significant Sagittarius in your life. That may be why this is coming out. It also means being calm, cool, and collected, which leads to progress. It guides you to avoid extremes, and also represents higher learning, education, more education, learning new things, the ability to adapt and find peace. It means that it is time for reevaluation and self-reflection and creating the balance between your inner and outer worlds. Okay, Strength is another major arcana. Isn't that gorgeous? This is associated with the sign of Leo. So again, if you've got a significant Leo, that may be where that comes into play. But the Strength card is exactly what you think it means. It's strength. It's patience and resilience and compassion and perseverance. This card, also a major, the Tower, came up in your other reading. I like this card a lot. This is the same card, okay, but just look at the difference in the artwork. And the reason I like this card so much better is because there's really an indication of what the future can hold. The Tower means, a lot of people look at it negatively. In fact, the meaning in a lot of the books and whatnot is negative. That it's, yeah, I mean, God, look at the picture. You know, something's going to happen. It's going to just knock your tower down into rubble and change your life. But it's a significant event. But like I said, people look at this negatively. Oh, this could also be associated with Scorpio. So if you have a significant Scorpio. But what I like about this card is that even though the lightning hits the tree and causes it to lose its head and it's on fire and after this is healed, there's new growth, there's new life, and that's what that brings, a change, an event that brings change and newness, something new. So that was from your other reading. But same card, same meaning. Next is the Six of Pentacles, which is Pentacles. Pentacles are associated with earth signs like us. And the Six of Pentacles represents balance in income. It also urges you to accept help. Accept help if you need it and pay it forward later. It's 6 out of 10 on the journey. So the 6 is high. It's a position of success, of progress, of stability. Not too much, not too little. It's a very, very comfortable spot to be in. If you have more, awesome, good for you. If you have less, that's okay. It'll come. Balance. And speaking of balance,
Would you get your face out of here? Seriously. Seriously.
this is Jessie. I love it. Speaking of balance, the next card here. All right, but you got to kind of move your face out of the way. Thank you. Okay. Just block him. The next card is the Two of Pentacles, and I'd like to show you the one from the other deck because I like the artwork from it. It didn't come up in your other reading. If I can find it quickly, I'll grab it. But it's balance. It's balance between aspects, choices, work-life balance, money going in, money going out. Can you sit? Sorry. Sit down. oh, and he sat down and farted. It's great. It's great. It's good stuff, I know. So, oh boy. Okay. Balance and taking care. I like this card. In the case of like sometimes if you're having anxiety or you're feeling overwhelmed, I like to think of this card, because if you have this giant to-do list or all of these options or everything's just kind of, you know, up here banging around and you don't know what to do, you narrow it down. You narrow it down to your two either most important or your biggest contenders and choices, or the two most urgent things that you need to take care of. If you're choosing between two things, you know, that. It also is the infinity sign, but it's you know, it can be tipped either way at any time. In the other deck, the pentacles are on the wings of a butterfly, showing the balance is so delicate that one flutter of the butterfly's wings can change the balance that easily. So that's it. It also prioritize. Don't make yourself last. No matter what you have going on, your pentacles represent not just money, but also like hearth and home, the things you hold dear. So there's like animal chaos going on over here. So even though you have these things, don't just focus on them. Don't forget yourself. The Six of Wands. So I'm on the second row here. The Six of Wands means victory, success, recognition. This means that you have, harnessed your... Jesse! He's barking at the cat. I don't blame him though, because the cat is pure evil. Okay, you've harnessed your strengths and talents. You've received recognition. You've achieved some level of success. This is also a reminder to stay humble. Oh my God. I don't know how much of that is coming through on the video, but it's great over here. Stay you. Stay kind. Yeah. Okay. So it's another card of success. You've got 2 6s here so far, and strength is also a 6. So that's 3 6s. In numerology, 6s are not bad. I can look it up, but 6s are well, we'll look it up. Next, I'm doing a video, so please don't come over here and be obnoxious, okay? Thank you. Next is the Three of Swords. A lot of readings that I listen to equate this with a third party causing trouble. But in a lot of people say that this is like the card of cheating in relationships and stuff, but it's not necessarily. You could have, say you need to make a decision between 2 things, and the third one comes up and just throws everything, like what is this? It can be a relationship where there's like say a mother-in-law or distance, or it's just a third person, place, or thing that is interfering in something else. So if you have 2 choices and then all of a sudden a third one comes up and kind of throws a wrench in the works, that could be what that means. It's also symbolizes rejection and disappointment. It's a reminder to think logically. Again, separate yourself emotionally. Can you go downstairs? Thank you. Also, suffering to make us stronger. So if there are hard times, it's like that old thing, you know, they build character and stuff, but it's true. It's a reminder to be more careful and more vigilant. The next card is Judgment. This is another major, and I love this card. Judgment. I mean, doesn't that just work? It's so cool. Judgment represents self-reflection, coming to the point where one must evaluate oneself, go inside, think. Jesus Christ. The other video wasn't like this. There wasn't this much chaos. Though the cat did knock the iPad down when I was videoing. That was fun. It's representative of a period of awakening. What new path are you going to take? Possibly letting go of the past in order to go forward. Now, it can mean the literal past. If you're going to move away from, move away from a job or a city, a literal move. Or it can let go of emotions, let go of feelings about things or preconceived ideas or experiences. Doing a video, dude. And lastly, we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents a crossroads, or being torn between two things, being at a stalemate, and it urges you to get beyond the stalemate. Can you go away? Please? Go.
Fuck you.
I mean, I love you, but you're making me, like, all self-conscious. I love you, though. Close the microwave. So, those are the literal meanings of the cards. Oh my God. All right. We need more wine. Jesse, come here. Come here. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. What I think these mean is to, oh my God, hold on a second. I'll be right back. What are you, get over here. Get over here. Don't you run away from me. Come here, come over here. Come up. You want to go on your cage? Get over here. So the little cat is chasing the big dog. Hi, I'm doing a video. And the big dog is flipping out. Welcome to my world. Anyway, so these all say to me that obviously you need to make a decision. There's a decision here clearly on what path to take. And one of these cards might have been the Two of Swords, or might have been the Two of Swords. Might have been in the other reading too. Said that that even if the path that you have been on doesn't work out, don't view it as a failure. It's not a failure, it's just a change in direction. It's just that you're going to go on a new path. And that's good, that's fine. That's, that's progress, that's growth. This also tells me to keep a cool head, separate yourself emotionally from your decisions, that there is going to be something that a major change or a major event that is like the catalyst of change. Whatever you do decide to do, make sure that you can keep your your work-life balance balanced. And have patience with yourself. Patience, strength, and persevere. Let's see what else we got here. The Four of Pentacles. I love this card too. This artwork just kills me. Isn't that beautiful? Four of Pentacles. Ah, the Queen of Wands. Wands are fire. The Queen of Wands is, a lot of people call this the bitch card. It's a no-nonsense. It doesn't have to be a woman, but I mean, it's the Queen of Wands. A no-nonsense, cut to the chase, cut out the old, bring in the new, moving right along. The Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Ooh, that's a weird one. I don't think I've ever pulled that card before. Huh. All right. I'm gonna have to look up the meanings of these though, because I'm using my phone to video this because I ran out of room on the iPad. So let me grab the book. Ooh! Oh God, I'm dropping stuff. Oh, there's some more. Oh God. And the other deck is just gonna go all over the place. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Wrong end. Wrong again. There's Pentacles. Wands, Cups, Swords. There it is. Four. Financial, material, and relationship qualities. Where there is hot, there is cold, and where there is abundance, there is lack. This is a card of dualities, especially around material or financial gains and inner happiness and fulfillment. Represents your successful achievements internally and externally, generating momentum, attaining a desired level of success, creating security, strong foundations. Loosen up a little, or you risk cutting off the fluid, creative energy that has led you to this wonderful position you are in now. Enjoy your financial, emotional, and creative gains. Continue to grow your experience. Excessive anxiousness and control will lead to errors, and greed and possessiveness will lead to loss and empty isolation. It's an opportunity to take a chance on investing in something that would add further pleasure or fulfillment to your life. May not be related to money. Don't resist change. Don't resist opportunities, especially if they are reoccurring. If they if things show up to you repeatedly, take notice. This card also speaks about inflexibility and rigid control within a situation. Your desire for compliance to restore stability may see that you alienate yourself from family and friends, potentially doing more damage than good. Go within and look at what is motivating you. It says need for control. Okay. Okay. Self-reflection. We've heard that before. Queen of Wands. Limitless potential. Well, that sounds good, doesn't it? The Queen of Wands is a natural and radiant leader within you, seeking to emerge. Pay mind to things that are near and dear to your heart. Put them in action, and when you are passionate The Queen of Wands is very passionate. Your passion will help you achieve so much more. Align yourself with your vision, focus your mindset, and go. Lead by example. Through your actions, you encourage others to consider themselves. Vision, determination, possibilities, even in the face of challenges. A mover and a shaker. And this, I mean, to me, this is you. This is you. This is you taking charge. This is you going, doing, being motivated and enthusiastic and with a sharp mind and good business sense. That, to me, that's who that is. It could mean someone who's a fire sign, a woman maybe, or maybe a woman in your life that is, or a man. Almost like a mentor, but I wouldn't say a mentor. Someone who's kind of like someone who pushes you. But I think this is you. I think this is you. Let's see, Ace of Swords. Potent power, clear thinking, spiritual insight. There is not a lot that can stop you now. The force and power that lies behind you at this time is potent. The Ace of Swords has gifted you the insight you have been seeking for some time regarding a situation or issue at hand, leading you to reach such dynamic clarity of thought that all other distractions or complexities fall away. Though, the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. So the more you push, the further away you might get. Take the path of least resistance. Relax.
Did you finish your video?
What?
Did you finish your video?
Not yet. I'm almost done. Okay. Decisions are to be made and actions are to be taken. Your consciousness is reaching expanded levels of awareness and spiritual connection. Use this to your advantage. Okay. To me, that says keep your shit together. You got this. Go into your depths of who you are. Hi, Jessie. And bring out the best in yourself. All right, beat it. Let's see. Lastly, not last, I'm going to crown this with something here. The Knight of Swords. Dark thoughts lead to a heavy heart. A card of excessive worry and anxiety. Now this is funny that this comes, not funny, but whatever, after the 2 and 4 of Pentacles, talking about balance. Excuse me. You may be experiencing psychological disturbances or physical reactions like insomnia, tension. But it's in your mind, or what is inside your mind is causing it. This is a reminder that you are not your thoughts. Watch your thoughts and don't necessarily believe your thoughts. Use them as a guide. There's definitely truth there, but don't let them overcome you. Like I said earlier, narrow it down. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Keep things in balance. Don't be excessively hard on yourself. The negative self-talk and low energy has got to go. If you're humoring that stuff in yourself, you got to stop. Love is the secret that makes all things blossom and grow. Approach things with a positive frame of mind. Everything is an opportunity. Even your challenges are opportunities. And with the Ace of Strength and Ace of Swords, and be the Queen of Wands. This is all inside you already. Just harness it and go. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little shuffle shuffle. Okay. Overall, I only want one. I'm not going to take either of those because I really only want, shoot. I really only want one card. I want an overall message card. Oh, and then I'm going to pull an oracle card for you.
This deck is the best.
Oh crap, where is it? Okay. When I'm done with this, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Oh my god. These cards are... Okay. 4 of Wands. That one flipped. Let's see what it says. Woo! Those more cards. Oh boy. Okay. 4 of Wands. Enjoying space and freedom. This is going to be the overall energy of your reading. This is a card of celebration and freedom. You have committed yourself to a vision and have reached a level of success, allowing you to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your hard work. While this is not the final stage in the venture, you have most certainly worked hard and reached the desired milestones. It is time now to let down your hair and rest. You have completed a significant phase in your life or project, so allow yourself to feel proud and recognized for your efforts. Your visions and goals are being realized. The 4 of Wands is a time of harmony, joy, and satisfaction in all areas of your life. Well, this is a nice overall energy, huh? You are feeling peaceful within yourself, and there is a deep and strong anchorage of energy within you emanating out into your life. Take this time to celebrate. Gather together with friends and family, or simply give yourself time to breathe, relax, and enjoy what you have achieved. So, as far as your career, this tells me that no matter what you do, first of all, you're going to be successful, but you're going to go at it with the same determination and gusto that you have with probably everything that you do. Relinquish control or the tendency to micromanage. I don't remember which card it was, but it was basically appreciate your peers or your co-workers, or share the spotlight. Your success. I think it was the 6 of Pentacles. See, everyone's holding a piece of the pie. If you get overwhelmed, delegate. Narrow it down. Create balance between your work and your life. If you get overwhelmed, try to remember, narrow it down and put it into perspective. Keep on keeping on, because whatever you're doing seems to be the right thing. Both of these readings, I wish I would have not screwed up the first recording, because that one was very, very similar. I mean, it would have had the same message. But yeah. Let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. This is called the Rebel deck. The first time I saw someone with these cards, I knew I had to have them. Oh God, see, there goes my shuffling skills. When when I went to Playing in the Sand, I took this deck, and when we were on like the shuttle buses and stuff, I'd have people pull a card, or like, you know, at the pool or whatever. I'd just whip out the deck and you know, my son's friends come over. I'm like, hey, you want to pick a card? So we have a good time with these. These cards are great. Okay. I'm just going to close my eyes. All right, don't take it personally, okay? This might be intended for me because, yeah, I got home from work and I was like, oh, I don't really have the mental energy to do anything about this. So, yeah, this is me in all my glory. This may be directed towards me. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Clean yourself up. Nice. I think this was directed towards me. Let me pull another one. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. Next one that pops out is the one. All right. There it is. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So these cards are really very blunt and tactless. So I don't know if fault here is the right word, but it's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. You know, considering all these other cards here, which I haven't even shown you, you might get a little upside down view of these here, but this is your reading. I don't know if it's necessarily fault that this card is talking about, but choice. This is your choice. You're the one who's going to have to make it. And whatever that choice is going to lead you down a very successful path. I mean, with these cards, you can really do no wrong. Yeah, I think you've got good things ahead, Aubrey. Good things. I hope this was helpful. I really do. It's not just me babbling and dropping my phone, drinking wine, my dog barking. Good God. But thanks. Let me know what you think. All right? Bye.